Is that you sinking?
That's how you sink, bro.
That really confused me. I was like, the fuck you doing, man?
Yo, what's going on, people? It is your boy, the Pacemaker here with...
You serious?
with...
What's my name?
I was letting you do it.
Oh, you let me do it?
Yeah.
It's Hagamika. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. We're doing a podcast.
We are doing a podcast for a change.
I thought you fucking forgot my name, man.
How? It's your real name. How can I forget? Yeah, so extended ops update. Oh,
which is coming out on
tomorrow.
the 25th. Tomorrow. Yeah.
By the time this goes up for me, it will be
the day.
For me.
For him, it's tomorrow.
In a couple of hours. But loads of changes have come. Lots of things that I wanted to discuss in depth in this quick, 20-minute video or however long it is.
20 minutes.
I mean, bro, it's a podcast, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's talk about the classes that have had an impact, and then I'll let you go in depth with the maps if you want. Do that.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll talk classes. So the first classes that have had some form of impact is the Sentinel and the Pathfinder. They fixed an issue where the Sentinel and the Pathfinder's shots couldn't be heard by either the enemy or
which
teammate.
Was so annoying because I kept thinking that I was getting shot by assassins, and then they'd pop me from long range, and I'd go, "How the fuck can an assassin just do that?" Oh, that's
what that was. I guess it's taken me ages to try and figure that out. But because I'm playing Sentinel, I don't know if other people can hear me. So wait, I've been benefiting from that loads then.
Probably, yeah.
I didn't even know. What you fixed that for?
Yeah, because I was sitting there going, I'd often tell you guys, I was like, "Oh yeah, I just got popped by an assassin." You'd come and revive me, he's like, "Yeah, there's no one here," and then all of a sudden he'd get you from across the map. You go, "How the fuck an assassin just do that shit?"
Oh, the assassin's got mad aim.
And also, do you remember when Dan, as a scout, was trying to tag that sniper?
Oh, that's another.
And it wouldn't let him because it came up as it was
with the assassin thing.
And then he got close and it tagged him.
That happened to me earlier on the live stream because I was Ranger.
Yeah.
And no, I wasn't Ranger. I was Sentinel, and I was zooming in on a Ranger, and it come up with the circle with the cross in it, and I was like, "Why is that?"
The fuck?
Wait, they fixed that though. That's not what they put.
You sure?
They put firing a shot sound was not heard.
Oh.
Not the not being able to mark them thing, which is another glitch.
Which is another glitch that needs to be solved if it hasn't already.
Something that needs to be considered because
yeah,
it's annoying me going to mark a Ranger, coming up with the assassin or Pathfinder symbol in it, and then getting marked by mirror mark 3 seconds later, and I'm still trying to mark him, and I'm like, what?
You go,
they got a mark avoided, and then I get marked. I was like, okay.
The fuck?
Second class that had an impact, artillery. Launching the mortar strike, the player's position would be revealed on the attack map.
Now I haven't noticed that.
I haven't noticed that.
So, but I don't play.
But we don't play.
Yeah. So
artillery. So I would assume it's a case where they've gone to do it and they tag the person. But that happened to me earlier. I got tagged when they put the. Oh no! I didn't. Guy just dropped the bombs on me, and I was like, he could just see me. It wasn't tagging people. So no.
So he killed you legitimately.
It's fair that they fixed that. Predator.
Thank God.
I waited for this.
They have nerfed the Predator. Look what they've done.
They've nerfed the Predator to the perfect nerf that everybody wanted.
It's what we needed.
The fairest nerf that it could be.
Because the Predator was ridiculous.
The health regen was too fast.
Yeah,
it was just too fast.
Literally, with the shittest aim known to man, have done a 5v1. Do you know what I mean?
It's not very accurate.
And I'm shit with the Predator. Whatever gun it is, what is it? I can't remember.
There's the LMG and then there's the M16.
Oh yeah, I was using
the LMG, the M9.
Yeah, whatever the fuck,
whatever it is.
I was shit with it, I was I just won.
Oh, yeah.
And I won. I was like, what?
So it was really OP. It was a case of as well. I had a moment, especially if you watch my rank play analysis video in the part 2 or of the first part, I think it was, where the Predator comes to try and flank me. I hit him with a sniper bullet, takes his health down to a smidge, pulled out the pistol, shot him twice, and still didn't kill him. I ended up dying. I was a bit like.
But now,
the guy is still, he can't be suppressed and shit. He's still going to be able to pop you rapid, but their health regen has been reduced.
There's no added. All the assault classes have, what was it, plus 30 or something like that. but the Predator literally has 100 health now.
Oh, so I can
So you can one-shot
So
Predator.
I can one-shot him
A
now.
sniper
As a
can one-shot
sniper,
Predator. Yeah, because they've got 100 health. And with Adrenaline Rush, it's reduced HP gain, so...
Yeah, so they don't, like, the way in which they was gaining health before, it was gaining it rapid. It was going rapid. But, like, now it will just gain it very
So basically you can regain
rate.
health as long as you're not actually getting shot. Which I think is good, because I can literally stand there and get shot and survive just because I'm on Battle Rage. There'll be someone just unloading a clip onto a Predator.
It was disgusting. When it come out, it was just like, everybody's using this.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
we're dying.
Every single person that was playing Elite in rank play is, oh, what class is that? Oh yeah, Predator.
Okay, right, we've lost.
But yeah, moving on. This one affects you.
Yes,
the most.
The medic.
The medic drone. Now, we didn't even know.
I didn't know
that when we released the drone into the air, it's 6 seconds before it actually comes up visible.
So the enemy can't see your drone for 6 seconds.
I don't know. I don't think it was 6 seconds. I think it was probably
I don't know how
3
true that was.
at most.
I never noticed that. Because I always, whenever I saw a medic go up, I'd always see the drone go up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you'd think, because they come from the person.
But I do see a lot of
6 seconds.
Drones are already in movement when they come up sometimes.
Maybe
There's
it was
this thing
glitching.
recently though with the scout drone, where the scout drone's been out in the air, and it's disappeared. And then I go to move and then it comes back.
I've seen that shit with people. Like, you get the recon tower and they're there for like 1 second and they disappear for a few seconds and then come back and go, the fuck was it?
Yeah, it's mad. It's pretty mad.
Well, the game glitches, but at the end of the day...
There's still some buggy glitches, but they're working on the things that need to
the
be
medic,
worked on.
I was supposed to have 6 seconds as a medic where no one knew I was there, so I had 6 seconds to revive someone without being known, and now it's only 1 second. So
it makes it more difficult.
It makes it more difficult for a medic to revive, and it makes it easier to.
But the drones aren't easy to shoot.
No, they're not easy
to shoot them all the time.
Especially because I've got that perk that gives me a stronger drone, so I've got no problem with that. I think that's fine. Yeah, fine.
Didn't know it existed. Yeah. Now we're going on to the maps, though.
The maps is exciting, and I'm excited about the maps.
The maps thing, man.
So, there are 3 maps that I have a lot of problems with. One of them's Warehouse. The first is Warehouse, where everyone would just rush into the top of the building.
And
it was a glitch.
It was not like this before. It made me laugh because the glitch came. Was the glitch always there, or did it come after the jungle storm update?
No. People started realizing. No one knew about it, and then all of a sudden, a few people on YouTube went, "There's a fucking glitch where you can go up," and then everyone went, "Oh fuck!" And then it just kind of spread. But yeah, the glitch on Warehouse was there. You can get to the top, and then once you're at the top, you just pop everyone off, and it was just an exploit basically. And they got rid of that. Thank fuck. Warehouse is fun again. Jungle Base, literally, Jungle Base was whoever could get into that fucking building the quickest.
It was just a sprint for that.
And if you got up on top of there was 1 staircase. It was a draw or a win.
There's actually 2 staircases.
No, there's 2 staircases that fold into 1. So 2 staircases go to the first floor, 1 staircase goes to the second floor.
Oh right, okay.
You see what I mean?
Okay, yeah. I mean, I just spend my time in the building, so I've never. Really
I always do because I'm always the fucking guy at the bottom, just going, shooting up. But they got rid of something. We blocked the upper area, so they blocked that area. So it'll be the first or only the first floor or the ground floor.
Makes me laugh though because there's another building where people camp now instead.
Really?
Yeah. I played a game. Medic kept going. Do you know there's sniper tower on the side where you've got like the Pride Rock, where you've got like the little rock. Where you see. That side, people camp in that building.
There's a building
because it's a 3-story. So people will put mines and shit on there. So there's been times where there was a medic who was the last one alive. We've killed everybody. Now we have to go up and kill the medic because he just keeps trying to revive people. So he was just camping at the top of there, so it was a nightmare.
Well, we'll see. Is it at least 2 entrances or something?
There's one way up and one way down.
Fuck me.
And then it's like a little hut when you get to the top as well. But it's not like it's impenetrable. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I can shoot through it.
You can shoot through it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see how that goes. But I mean, it's at least better.
Yeah. You know what I mean? They've moved them outside. You know, oil rig I think is probably the fairest
Oil rig, yeah.
I mean, Warehouse was a fair map before people discovered this glitch.
Exactly. Warehouse, I enjoy Warehouse until a sniper and a sentinel get to the top of that roof and just fuck everyone over.
Do you know what's the worst thing? You get an enforcer. I had an enforcer and a disruptor up there. I thought, well, I'm not going anywhere near it, so I'm not.
I'm going to stay clear of that.
And all the enforcers kept going.
Yeah.
And I was like,
fuck's sake.
Ubisoft. That's another thing that I do want you to try and confirm for me. When you're in adrenaline rush, can you still be suppressed by an enforcer? I understand an enforcer's role is to suppress people to the point where they can't even like aim down sights and stuff.
But what about adrenaline?
Adrenaline rush counters that. It says you can't be suppressed. So it's either one or the other. I don't need to fix it. I just need you to declare which one it is.
Another thing is you often don't get adrenaline rush, do you, for sniper?
I am the last person alive a lot. And I don't seem to get adrenaline rush sometimes.
Yeah. And I know you only get one adrenaline rush per game per team, but we haven't had it yet, and you're the last man standing and you don't get adrenaline rush. Does it only happen when you're a long range class?
Or is it a case of like, once your health goes from 0 HP to 100 HP, the adrenaline rush goes or something?
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it works.
Yeah. But anyway, that needs to be cleared up if it's a glitch fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, and the best one, Urban Incursion.
Fuck.
This map is an uplink map, and everyone just rushes into that building.
The main building, the uplink is inside of the building. There's a one-way entrance, hallway. Don't get me wrong, there's sights either side. There's a spot that you had, there's a spot that I had. There's
a couple spots where you can see the recon.
But you have to be widely open to be able to see the uplink. And
basically there's no spots where you can defend yourself against a team that's in there.
Yeah, if you get a team of 4 in there, bye-bye. You know, forget it. You've got to try and pick people off from the outside.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, we adapted to that map heavily. It took us a while.
Yeah, but actually we've got
recent times.
Yeah, we've got a good tactic now. But anyway, what's happened now is they've moved it out in the open. I don't know where, but
so we'll find out tomorrow.
When
we update it, we'll go custom games.
Yeah, that building is now obsolete. That's what they've hinted at. That's what they've hinted at, is now that not everyone's just going to rush for that building. But my fear is that everyone's going to rush for that building and they're going to have sights on the uplink station from another place. So everyone can just hold up in there. There's nothing you can do about it still. If you get the uplink,
I think they've moved it from where it is to, do you know, like mid-street, you've got that little courtyard area where all the like plastic chairs are and tables and stuff. I think they've moved it to the outside of the building. So that it's like in a wide open space for people to see. Do you know what I mean? I think that's what they've done.
But anyway, so they fixed a lot of problems with the maps that were just shit. And let's hope that it worked, because I'm really looking forward to that.
But for us, rank play had a change that we've heard a lot that T3C weren't keen on how rank play operated. I myself felt the same. You know, I'm losing matches, or I'm winning matches and getting D-ranked when it makes no sense. When you win the match, you're supposed to benefit.
So now what they're doing is that they're doing, instead of for the first 15 placement rounds, it's not placement rounds, it's placement matches now.
Yeah. So you play 50 games.
So it doesn't matter if you lose 2 and win 3. Lose 2 and win 3. Your points are only affected by.
So basically it's by the match. Yeah. One thing I do want to see them put in there is a case of just analysing, if you were on the losing team, that you don't get that harsh of penalty if you've got 2,000 points and the rest of your team.
If you're carrying the team but still losing, but you're doing well, that should be taken into account.
Yeah.
Another thing that's good, you can't join halfway through a ranked match.
I thought that as well. I was like, how come I'll have some dweeb back out who's terrible, not enjoying himself, and then some diamond will just join in midway through, and you're like, well, the game's just flipped on its head now.
Exactly. So now, if someone leaves, it remains 3 on 4.
Right. Okay.
Right. Yeah, but to kind of, because obviously that's an issue, because if someone leaves, then you're given a disadvantage. There's now a much higher penalty. They haven't specified what, but there's a much higher penalty for leaving a ranked game.
But there should be not as harsh of a result for the person who's still in there. If 3 people left, you're on your own. You're bound to lose the match.
Yeah.
More likely, you're bound to lose the match. That person, because they stayed in the game, persevered, should get.
Yeah.
You know,
there should be something.
They should be all right.
A consideration.
They shouldn't lose their rank or something.
But maybe they don't. We don't know.
No. Oh, and that's another thing as well. The abandoning matches things. If I disconnect from a game, it's not me abandoning a match.
That really disconnecting.
I'm being disconnected from quick play games, and it's giving me an abandoned strike.
And actually, 90% of the time, it's not our internet connection; it's Ubisoft's bloody servers.
Yeah, it's not us.
It's you, and you're giving us a penalty. So that needs to be sorted out. If it's a disconnect and it's not a deliberate,
because rank play you only get I think it's only 2 or 3.
Yeah, and you have disconnected consistently for I think.
Do you remember that time Remember that time I got 5? I had 5.
We were sitting there going, "You get disconnected one more time, you
can't
play."
One more time, I get disconnected. I can't play for 2 hours.
Yeah, and we were trying to play,
just trying to play the game.
Yeah, but hopefully that never happens. So that's all that. Scroll down.
Okay, I like this. The matchmaking rating is now calculated at the end of the match rather than at the end of a round.
Yeah, good. So now because ranked is based on matches, not rounds, your rank, you get ranked, up or down or whatever.
Yeah, because somebody could get promoted in a round and then lose the following round again.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a kind of
look, that's never happened to me, but
yeah.
So quick play penalties have not been changed. Fix your servers. What we're saying here: fixed an issue where custom matches with only one team would end right after players spawn. Yeah, so you were spawning custom game if you want to explore the map and stuff, and it just ends because
it just ends the game because there's no other team. Yeah, I never experienced that because I've often just gone on my own.
I didn't. I had to do it where I had to kill myself for the game to end. Sometimes.
Really?
For some reason it wouldn't let me quit the game.
So they've solved custom game glitches basically, so that's good.
Uplink, the wrong sound Bark was playing. Okay, I think these are some just issues that have been experienced with I've never had the wrong sound playing for the uplink when people are going on the access point and stuff.
I have had it where I've been told that it's not an uplink station, it's green, but it's an uplink station.
Ooh.
I've had that before, and I've also had, when you can...
Oh, so it's a recon tower.
Yeah, it's a recon tower, but it's not. I've had a recon tower on Urban Incursion. Yeah, but I know it's not.
You know it's not, yeah.
Because they get it and I win.
But the rest of the team might not.
Exactly, and I've also experienced, when you can talk to people, you get up that little reel, it'll say the wrong thing. So it'll be an uplink and it says capture the recon tower. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of there's a few things that are kind of glitching out a lot, but
okay.
Load of bug fixes.
I'm gonna run through these really quack. The bug fixes.
Really
quack. What am I talking
really
about?
Quack. Really quack.
Fixed an issue where a player could holster a weapon by cancelling a recon. Oh.
Yeah, this glitch was hidden as fuck.
Because that is sneaky as fuck. Because it used to be you could holster your weapon a long time ago, right at the start of PvP.
And what's funny is that the people that found it out...
So that's why people are doing that. It's not they're trying to bait us out. Some guy's trying to holster his fucking weapon. He's trying to holster his fucking...
I often... Because it's funny because the glitch in Warehouse where suddenly one person knew and then everyone knew about the glitch.
Yeah.
Right. In this one, the people that found out kept it so secret.
No one.
Literally, only people that discovered it on their own, and I never knew about it until I read that and I went, "Oh, you wankers!"
I wonder. There's always been times people trying to bait you out and you go, "Oh, he's baiting us out."
No,
he's put his gun away. You can see everything.
Yeah. So now the fucking camera zoomed out. Yeah. So that's gone. Thank God for that.
Oh yeah, there's that weird one where when you're spectating somebody who's in a drone, it comes up with the rotor blade, so you can't see shit.
Really?
Yeah. I've had that
before. That's funny. That's a funny doing.
Fixed an issue related to a character collision and throwable items on some body parts.
Yeah, I actually experienced this once, right? It wasn't. I was just playing on my own, right? And 2 guys were running in front of me, and they stood there, and a guy threw a C4 and it landed on the other guy's back. So now he's got a C4 in his fucking back for the entire game. And I went, what? But yeah, they've got rid of that now, so you can't, yeah. That's so funny. I was like, what the fuck? Because he obviously turned around, like the guy, I think they were talking to each other, and the guy like clearly said something, and he started like moving around like this, like moving, like going, what the fuck's going on?
That's, yeah, so they part fixed, I'm not sure if they part fixed or if that will fully fix that, but the healing glitch, when you're going to revive somebody,
that is the most annoying glitch. Anyone who hasn't experienced this, sometimes you go for it. Apparently, the glitch is that if there was a mine on the body, you get rid of the mine. Go and revive. It doesn't let you revive until you go away for a little bit and then come back. And that's lost me a lot of games.
Yeah.
And it's just part of anything. It's frustrating as fuck because you're sitting there going, "I'm over this body."
You've got to do it as fast as possible.
I've been kicked from a game, like voted to kick because I was hovering over a body, and they're going, "Why the fuck aren't you reviving me?" And I was going, "I'm trying." So they kicked me because they were like, "You're so shit, you're not reviving anyone." I was like, "I'm trying."
That's mad.
But yeah, thank God they got rid of that. Jesus.
Wow. Fixed an issue where mine could be triggered by a player if the mine was placed above ground on an object and a player would step on the ground next to the mine. Somebody could set it off like a C4. What?
Really? I didn't
know about that one. Okay. Fixed several HUD display issues.
Yeah.
Fixed some text issues.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I don't want to know that I've unlocked the King Llama shirt anymore. I know I've got the King Llama shirt. So stop telling me.
Literally every time you log on, I just got Uplay pops up and goes, "Oh yeah, you unlocked the El Jefe cigarette."
It's not going to come up anymore.
Thank God for that.
Slight campaign changes for people. Fallen Ghost weapons are also in the main campaign now, so you can use the BFG on the main campaign, which is great for me.
It's fun,
especially when I'm going to be doing a series on that.
You need to have the DLC in order to use it. You can't buy the Ghost Recon guns. You know how you can buy the Ghost Recon guns in PvP, even if you don't have the DLC. That doesn't count. You have to have the DLC, and then it will transfer over to the original game.
Yeah. Fixed the recoil bug with the R4 and MDR, but that's for campaign only. So, user interface, colorblind mode now. Yeah. For colorblind, you can play the game.
But I mean, I thought that there was already a colourblind option, because if I go to options now and go to
it says colourblind, but
is it video? Colourblind mode on. There's all these different options here,
but they might be broken.
Maybe they're
the
broken.
Thing don't come up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe they're just not working very well. But clearly they meant to have a colourblind.
They had the intention.
The thought was there.
Okay, so we've got like 6 minutes left. Really on my recording there. So I just want to quickly talk about, there is obviously a brand new game mode, Extraction.
Yeah, which sounds a lot of fun.
Two brand new maps as well
for that.
One's called Institute and the other one's called Garage.
Yep.
Institute is set in Marcus Jensen's area. It's the big tower block and stuff where all the scientists are working and stuff like that. That looks like a sick place to do it. Like cater for everybody. Everybody can play that one. Every type of class can play that. Don't know much about Garage. I can't remember where it is, or I can't figure out where it is in my head. I'm sure I'll know.
I saw one screenshot of it and it looked fun.
But they look great.
Do you know how it works? The game mode works.
Yeah. So one team is basically defending a hostage. The other team is trying to sneak the hostage.
So you have to get. There's 2 hostages on the map. You only have to extract 1. So there'll be 2 places.
There's 2 places where they could be.
Yeah.
But the hostage doesn't necessarily spawn in the same one each time, I think.
Oh, so you don't know.
So you don't know. You have to work it out.
Right. So there's 2 spots.
So you have to do a bit more recon.
Okay, that's made it more interesting.
I think that's how it works.
I thought it was that you could either extract that guy or that guy. It's your choice, sort of thing.
But then you'd have 4 man run to 1 guy. 2 people have done a split.
Yeah.
The whole thing. I think there's 2 places where they can spawn. 1 guy spawns on one side, 1 guy spawns, well, 1 spawns either side. Yeah. Doesn't matter which one, and then you have to work out for yourself where the hostage is and extract him.
Yeah. So I think the enforcer is going to be used a lot more.
Yeah.
Because you imagine you've got your hostage. There's someone else who's just fucking firing around. It makes it a lot harder.
But all it's doing is just blurring your vision. At the end of the day, you're walking backwards, aren't you, with the guy? It's down to the rest of your team to try and solve.
Yeah, that's it. You've got to defend it. That's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be good. Yeah, that would be a good mode. And the last thing is battle crates. Battle crates. Yeah. Loads of brand new items and costumes come in. Apparently, they just. It might be that you don't unlock a individual item. So, like, if for instance there's like a Santa Blanca custom set, and like you won't unlock one El Pepe's trousers or some shit. Like you'll unlock the whole outfit from the battle crate. Don't know how much these are going to cost. I will have a look at the FAQ.
Are they going to cost, or is it going to be in-game like prestige credits and things?
I would love for it to be prestige credits. I've got 6,000 so far, so you know.
I've got
I'm
so
hoping I
little
can
'cause
pay.
I keep buying shit, so I
But
don't
like,
got any prestige
you know, I don't want to buy store credits all the time because you know. If you
They're
look at my
expensive as
credit
well.
breakdown video to buy all the DLC snipers, it's 70,
And you can't even customise it.
and you can't customise
What
it.
the
No.
fuck?
You can't change the scopes.
I'm paying to customise less.
So yeah, we'll look more into the.
There's app changes and things.
The screenshots look really really good.
Yeah.
Let me just hop on this Battle Crates link one time. But this is something that I felt was coming for a long time. But by the same time, they've got some stuff from Rainbow Six Siege, like character customization wise, which looks good.
Yeah.
But how to get Battle Crates? There will be 400 store credits.
Okay.
So you have to.
So it's not prestige.
It's not prestige.
You got to buy
credits,
them.
store credits. You got
400 store credits. What's that? So £3 is it? Something like that.
You can buy a pack for
£8 you can get 1,700. That's all I know. For £8.
Can you? Right. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3. It's
That's
four. It's 4 battle crates. Four battle crates for £8.
Not too bad.
It's £2 a crate.
Yeah.
It's not too
Just
bad.
about, yeah.
Just about. Yeah, give or take. So in there. Oh, so there is epic weapons, exotic weapons, vehicles, tons of cosmetics and stuff for the whole campaign, as well as exotic weapons. So reskinned weapons. That's something I'm going to be dying to get some reskinned snipers and stuff like that I can bring for you guys. Doesn't impact the stats on the weapon as well. Stats will remain the same. It'll just look fresh as fuck. And there's no duplicate system. You will not get the same thing twice. There's only so much. There's like hundreds of new items, but you will never get the same thing.
Because that annoys me in Rocket League. I know we're transferring game a little bit here, but literally I've got 12 of about the same.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Anything that has a
That's
supply
nice. That's a
system.
good addition. I like that. You can't get
No
some-
duplicates, man. We do not want any of that thing.
Right. So are these new exotic weapons?
Yeah.
Are they for PvP?
They are, I believe.
So people can pay for better guns.
Yeah, so there's 2 different crates. There's a battle crate, which is a campaign crate, and then there is the Ghost War crate, which is the PvP crates. I would invest in the PvP crates.
I'll invest in
we play that more.
It feels like will it become the sort of thing where you really have to buy it in order to be any good? You know, because if I'm a medic, I'm up against a medic with a better gun.
No. Cosmetics only, so no impact on the weapon stats. Exactly the same, just got banging camo on it or something.
Right, I see what you're saying.
Perfectly,
okay.
Literally the perfect system for any type of supply drops or external, what's it called? DLCs, microtransactions. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Anyway, I've got to wrap this up.
Okay.
Bringing you a nice, neat little podcast.
Yeah. If you want more, then let us know, and we'll talk about any game really. Fuck it. Updates and things. Anything you're interested in.
With a team announcement, me, Hakimika, Off Limits, Russellmania. We are going into the Pro League Series 4.
The PS4.
Ghost War League.
If you feel like you can beat us, feel free to join.
No, don't tell them that. I want less people. Bro, we've got like proper professional organisations going up against this stuff, man. It's scary.
It's going to be fun though. I've been looking forward to it.
We've been looking forward to this for a long
be good.
time.
Yeah.
So
tune in next month and that'll be there. We're both going to be live streaming it. So
it's going to be crazy. It's going to be hella good. Hopefully we're in that prize pool. Got to come top 4, man. We've got to come top 4. Got to do it. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the video.
Yeah.
Stay fresh. Stay out of trouble. Peace.
Yeah.